And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
What's up, Cowboy fans out there as well as NFL fans? How y'all doing this Saturday morning? What I wanted to do is go over the Super Bowl. It is Super Bowl, I'm going to call it Super Bowl weekend because of tonight. You got the Super Bowl Saturday night, which is kind of like a red carpet deal. And then you got Super Bowl honors. Saturday night, NFL honors or something like that. Where they host the most valuable player and best offensive player, best defensive player, best NFL rookie, whatever. But as a Dallas Cowboy fan, even though my team is not in it, I still feel like I should say something or share my thoughts and views over the game in itself. The Super Bowl, like I've said in my other videos about the playoffs, the Super Bowl is a different type of beast. It is one of those games where anything can happen. You have to take control early, and you have to play the game, kind of treat it like another game. I could call it an experience game, but like I say, anything can happen. The Patriots have been 7 times, so they could use that as an advantage, but you just never know in the Super Bowl. So it's kind of like a coin toss. I don't give a damn what you went through all season. It doesn't matter in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is a game in itself. It's a national holiday. It's the biggest game on earth. It solidifies that you're the absolute best at this game, at that time, at that moment, at that year, at that season. It is one of those games, like I said before, that anything could happen. The better team that day wins. Doesn't matter about experience sometimes. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It matters if you play that game and you're positive, your team is positive, everybody plays the game as a unit in unison and get the job done and go home. Bottom line, before I picked New England to win, but I don't want them to win, but that was just my pick. That's kind of confusing to a lot of people, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and pick the Atlanta Falcons, full force. I want the Atlanta Falcons to win. I'm not a hater by any means, but I think it's time for the underdog to win the Super Bowl. Besides New England, even though they've been 7 times, they haven't won 7 times, but even though they've been 7 times, I feel like somebody else should win. Just bottom line, man. And Atlanta's paid their dues. Matt Ryan's been so close, failed. Been so close, failed. And I think it's time for him to finally get what he deserves and win a Super Bowl. The Patriots are a brilliant team, magnificent team, a magnificent organization. They know what it takes to win. They're at the dance every, if not close, every year. They're in the playoffs, and they're just what can I say? I mean, my hat's off to them. If Tom Brady does win the Super Bowl, they're going to say he's the greatest quarterback of all time. They're already saying that now. I don't believe in calling, especially at the quarterback position, because there's been so many great quarterbacks without the success, but with the numbers and the athletic ability that have been great through the years. And I just can't bring myself to say, oh, he's the greatest of all time. You know, I love, like my Cowboys, Troy Aikman. I believe he was the most accurate quarterback, but he's got 3 Super Bowl rings, could have had more. But I can't even call him the greatest of all time. Like Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith has the rushing record. You know, it's probably would never be beat because of how they run the running back system now. And there'll never be another Emmitt Smith. But he wasn't always the fastest. He wasn't always the strongest. And his ability was his offensive line. And I'm not taking anything away from Emmitt Smith, but he's one of the greatest running backs, one of the greatest running backs of all time. But ability-wise, you know, he's what, my height, 5'9", maybe a little bit over 200 pounds. 220, 230, maybe on a wet, rainy day. But I've always liked, you know, Bo Jackson or as far as ability, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, you know, players like that, man. Jim Brown, you know. So it's hard to kind of call somebody the greatest at that position. You know, maybe on the defensive side, it's a little bit more, you're a little bit more secluded, like cornerback, like prime time. You can say, oh, he's the greatest cornerback of all time because there hasn't been that many cornerbacks to dominate the game like he has in his style in that prime time light. And he was just a true shutdown corner. And this is when he was guarding the best receivers of all time. Jerry Rice, Michael Irvin, you know, Sterling Sharp, Andre Rison, all those receivers, man, through those years. He had to face them. He had to guard them. So it's easy to say, oh, he's the greatest cornerback, or Lawrence Taylor, he's the greatest linebacker of all time. The defensive side of the ball is a little different, you know. But as far as the offensive side of the ball, it's kind of hard because everybody, you know, defense wins the game, offense gets the glory. But anyway, back to the Super Bowl, man. Atlanta has to come out with a lot of firepower. I usually don't like to get the ball first. You know, whenever, you know, we play football or I'm playing Madden or anything, I like to kick because I like to put trust in my defense to come out and stop them 3 and out, get back on the field, you know, boom, 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 touchdown, then get the ball back at halftime, after halftime. So, but in the Super Bowl, I think you should get the ball first, go ahead and try to get some type of points on the board. Hopefully it's a touchdown. But take control, get that positive energy going in your favor first. Because it's all about energy. Super Bowls, especially the Super Bowl, it's all about that positive energy, trying to get the ball, trying to get everybody involved, trying to get that energy in your court. So everybody can be on the sideline, pumping each other up, getting the butterflies out first. Because if you get those butterflies out first, you already, boom, you good to go. And it'll set the tone for when it's the defense time to get out there, get them ready. But Atlanta needs to take over the game. I believe it's going to be a shootout, you know, because Atlanta has a high-powered offense. New England has a smart offense. And I just think that New England kind of has the advantage because they've been to the dance before. Atlanta hasn't. So they're going to have a lot of butterflies. They're going to be making I got a feeling they're going to be making a lot of mistakes. But hopefully I'm wrong. But anyway, I got Atlanta. Let's see, 38. New England, 28. That's what I got. That's my score. That's my final score. I'm hoping for a win, but any type of win will do. Just as long as it's not New England. But that's all I got, guys. That's all I wanted to go over, man. I know they're doing the most valuable player later on tonight. If Matt Ryan gets it, that's fine. There have been a lot of great players all season. Prescott, he's been a phenomenal rookie. I'm not just saying it because I'm a Cowboy fan. I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. Zeke has been a phenomenal. He's got the rushing record the most rushing yards this year, and I don't know how many touchdowns he had, but he scored a lot as well. But I don't know. That most valuable player is going to be. I know one of our rookies are going to get NFL Rookie of the Year. I probably Zeke, because the running back position is a lot more flashier than the quarterback. But we'll see, man. But that's all I got, guys. I enjoyed this year. Pro Bowl was pretty good last week. Some changes made and whatever. We got a long time to go. There's no Olympics or anything this summer to keep us occupied. We just got to, I guess, watch basketball and baseball and all that crap, you know. And there's really nobody in the NBA anymore except LeBron and Steph Curry, and that's it. When you're old school like me, you miss the guys like Jordan and Ewing and the Knicks battling it out, and the Pacers and Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Isaiah, and all them guys, Charles Barkley. But it's kind of hard for me to watch the NBA now because there's a lot of really, really young guys, and, you know, I'm in my late 30s, so it's just kind of hard, you know. But anyway, man, that's all I got, man. But, hey, y'all stay safe, stay prayed up, and holler back at your boy. I'm out.
Dallas is knocking at the door. Touchdown, Cowboys. Four wideouts. He gets the snap. Here comes an outside blitz. The pass is picked up and open field. Here comes Larry Brown to the 15. He's to the 10, and he's knocked out of bounds on the far side at the Steelers' 6-yard line. O'Donnell threw the ball out there, and Larry Brown was the closest man to it when it came in. It worked in Dallas's favor.
Larry Brown's second shocking interception earned him the game's most valuable player award and put Dallas in position to finally lock up the game.
Second and goal from the 4. Watkins in motion, handoff Emmitt Smith on the right-hand side. Touchdown. He leans forward to the end zone. Emmitt Smith scores.
The Cowboys should have it with that touchdown by Emmitt Smith.
And the Cowboys win another Super Bowl title under owner Jerry Jones. And the big question now is, how big will the next ring be?
I want to say to Jerry Jones, he said to me, are you having a good time now, Jerry? I want to tell you, we did it our way, baby. We did it. We did it. We did it.
The Dallas Cowboys, champions of Super Bowl 30 and the dominant team of the 90s.